How LG quietly built a billion-dollar electronics empire. LG didn't become a billion-dollar giant with flashy ads or loud promises. They grew by quietly doing something far more powerful, building products so reliable that entire generations trusted them without even thinking. While rivals fought headline battles over specs and trends, LG focused on engineering, durability, and innovations that actually made life easier. From the first TVs that became family treasures to refrigerators that ran for years without a complaint, LG earned its empire not by shouting, but by consistently showing up in our homes, one product at a time. But how did a company that rarely made noise end up shaping the global electronics industry? And how did they manage to survive, innovate, and thrive while so many others faded away? Today, we're diving into the quiet rise of one of the most underrated tech empires of our time. 10. Humble beginnings. LG's story didn't begin in towering skyscrapers or futuristic labs. It started in small, modest workshops with big dreams. Founded in the 1950s as a tiny chemicals company, LG cautiously stepped into the world of electronics. Their early focus was simple yet ambitious: master one category at a time. Radios, televisions, and home appliances became their experimental playgrounds, where innovation met practicality. What truly set LG apart wasn't just the products they made, it was their strategic patience. While rivals chased flashy trends or temporary hype, LG concentrated on quality, durability, and design that would last decades. Every TV, radio, and appliance reflected a quiet promise. LG wasn't here to make noise. They were here to build trust and a legacy. This careful, thoughtful approach laid the foundation for a company that would grow into a global electronics empire, one breakthrough at a time. 9. Breaking into the global market. The 1970s and 1980s transformed the electronics world, with companies scrambling to claim international markets. LG, however, played a different game. Rather than rushing blindly, they carefully studied global markets, spotting gaps where they could offer real value without directly clashing with giants like Sony, Panasonic, or Philips. Their approach to expansion was deliberate and strategic. Instead of overwhelming stores with endless products, LG focused on perfecting a few key items: televisions, audio systems, and home appliances that could make a lasting impression. Each launch wasn't just about being available, it was about proving LG could deliver quality, style, and innovation. This strategy worked. By blending sleek design, reliability, and competitive pricing, LG slowly won over customers across Europe, North America, and Asia. Over time, the company's reputation shifted from a quiet underdog to a trusted global electronics brand, laying the groundwork for the empire it would become. 8. Innovation that stayed under the radar. While many companies chased headlines, flashy launches, or celebrity endorsements, LG chose a different path: quiet, relentless innovation. They weren't looking for instant fame, they were building the future. Take OLED technology, for instance. Long before foldable screens or bezel-less displays became a craze, LG was pouring resources into developing flexible, high-quality OLED panels. They understood that this technology would revolutionize how people experience visuals, and by the time competitors and consumers caught on, LG had already carved a significant lead. But innovation didn't stop at displays. LG was also pioneering energy-efficient appliances, smart home systems, and cutting-edge audio technology. These breakthroughs didn't always make the headlines, but they quietly built credibility, loyalty, and trust. Consumers learned that LG products weren't just trendy, they delivered lasting quality and smart solutions. This patient, behind-the-scenes approach became a cornerstone of their global rise. 7. Strategic partnerships and manufacturing mastery. Building a billion-dollar empire isn't just about creating great products, it's about mastering production and forming the right alliances. LG understood this early on and used it to their advantage. From the beginning, LG invested heavily in vertical integration, taking control of critical components in their products. This strategy wasn't only about cutting costs, it ensured consistent quality, faster innovation, and flexibility to respond to market shifts. While competitors struggled to scale or adapt, LG could move quickly, turning challenges into opportunities. But LG didn't stop there. They forged strategic partnerships with global tech leaders, sharing knowledge and co-developing cutting-edge technologies. These collaborations allowed LG to punch above their weight in markets dominated by giants, giving them a competitive edge without flashy campaigns. This blend of smart manufacturing and strategic alliances became a cornerstone of their quiet, unstoppable rise to the top. 6. Marketing without hype. This is where LG's genius truly stands out. They didn't chase flashy campaigns, viral trends, or celebrity endorsements to grab attention. Instead, they let their products and performance speak louder than any ad. While competitors poured millions into global ad blitzes and glamorous endorsements, LG focused on showing real value in everyday life. Their marketing highlighted what mattered most: durability, sleek design, and practical innovation that made life easier. Each product told a story of reliability and thoughtful engineering, quietly convincing customers that LG was a brand they could trust. Over time, this understated, smart approach paid off. Consumers weren't just buying electronics, they were buying confidence in a brand that consistently delivered. By letting quality and usefulness do the talking, LG built a loyal, international customer base and a reputation that grew steadily without ever needing to make noise. Their marketing strategy wasn't about spectacle, it was about lasting impact, and that made all the difference. 5. Resilience through crises. Even the world's biggest tech giants face setbacks, and LG was no exception. Economic slumps, sudden technological shifts, and fierce global competition repeatedly tested the company's resolve. But LG had a secret weapon that few rivals matched: resilience paired with foresight. When competitors overextended or chased short-term gains, LG streamlined operations, strengthened its core businesses, and focused on sustainable, long-term growth. They didn't panic when new technologies emerged. Instead, they invested early, positioning themselves to lead the next wave rather than scramble to catch up. This patient, calculated approach allowed LG to weather storms that sank others. While rivals faltered under pressure, LG emerged stronger, often turning crises into opportunities for innovation and market dominance. Their quiet, steady resilience became a defining trait, proof that true success isn't built on luck or hype, but on strategy, patience, and the ability to adapt under pressure. 4. Becoming a billion-dollar powerhouse. Fast forward to today, and LG has transformed from a quiet underdog into a global electronics powerhouse. Their OLED TVs now dominate the premium market, while their home appliances, smart devices, and commercial solutions generate billions in revenue every year. LG isn't just a brand people recognize, it's a company that shapes how millions live, work, and enjoy technology worldwide. What makes LG's rise truly remarkable isn't just the sheer scale of their success, it's how they achieved it. Unlike competitors who relied on flashy marketing or viral trends, LG's growth was quiet, calculated, and strategic. Each product launch, technological investment, and market expansion was carefully planned to build lasting value rather than temporary attention. LG's story is a masterclass in business strategy, a company that prioritized innovation, reliability, and long-term vision over short-term hype. Their journey proves that with focus, foresight, and patience, a company can quietly transform into a global giant without ever chasing the spotlight. 3. Lessons from LG's journey. LG's rise from a humble electronics firm to a global powerhouse offers powerful lessons for businesses, entrepreneurs, and tech enthusiasts alike. First, patience beats hype. LG shows that slow, steady growth and careful planning often outweigh chasing short-term fame. Second, innovation matters, but it must be strategic. Focusing on technologies that shape the future, like OLED or smart home systems, is far more impactful than chasing fleeting trends. Third, building trust quietly is invaluable. Products that consistently deliver quality and usefulness create loyal customers who stick with the brand for decades. Fourth, mastering production and partnerships gives a real competitive edge. By controlling quality and collaborating globally, LG scaled efficiently without compromising standards. Finally, adaptability and resilience are crucial. LG's ability to survive economic downturns, technological disruptions, and fierce competition proved that staying flexible and forward-thinking can turn challenges into opportunities. The biggest takeaway? You don't need flashy campaigns or viral headlines to dominate a market. Sometimes, quiet strategy, consistency, and vision are the real keys to building an empire. 2. The power of quiet leadership. One of LG's most remarkable strengths lies in its approach to leadership. Unlike companies that rely on flashy CEOs or headline-grabbing executives, LG's leaders prioritized long-term vision, careful strategy, and empowering teams behind the scenes. This quiet, deliberate leadership created an environment where innovation could flourish without distractions or ego-driven decisions. By trusting engineers, designers, and strategists to take ownership, LG fostered a culture where smart risks were encouraged, mistakes were treated as learning opportunities, and breakthroughs could happen consistently. Leaders focused on creating systems, processes, and incentives that enabled creativity and efficiency simultaneously. The result? A company that could quietly outperform competitors while maintaining stability and focus. The lesson is clear. Leadership doesn't have to be loud or flashy to be effective. Sometimes, guiding with calm authority, empowering the right people, and focusing on long-term goals can build sustainable, global success that outlasts trends and headlines. LG proves that quiet, disciplined leadership can be one of the most powerful tools in building an enduring empire. 1. The future of innovation. LG's story isn't just a tale of past success, it's a roadmap for the future. In an era of rapid technological change, LG continues to anticipate trends instead of chasing them, setting standards for the next generation of electronics. From AI-powered smart appliances that learn and adapt to user behavior, to next-gen OLED and micro-LED displays, and eco-friendly, energy-efficient solutions, LG invests heavily in research and development to stay ahead of the curve. What makes their approach remarkable is the combination of vision, adaptability, and understanding consumer needs. While some companies rush to release every trend-driven gadget, LG focuses on innovations that have real impact, are reliable, and improve daily life. Their strategy proves that staying relevant in a fast-moving world isn't about hype. It's about consistent investment, strategic foresight, and quietly leading the way. LG demonstrates that even a global giant can remain humble, evolve thoughtfully, and continue shaping industries for decades to come. LG proved that patience and long-term vision can build a global giant. Now it's time to see a completely different path. Watch how Realme grew at lightning speed, or how TCL quietly challenged the biggest TV brands. Choose your next story.